the game gonna test you. It's ups and downs. You gotta be who you are at all times.
Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a recreate an old practice nail. If you cannot hear me, I apologize in advance. I'm sick. But as you can see, there's decent nails and then there's whatever that is. We're just gonna shake it up and pick a random nail, and here's what we are. So I was very proud of this nail looking back, and now it's like, come on now, girl. Like, this is a matte nail. This is a gel polish painted French tip with the crocodile design that's matte. For the products we'll be using today, we'll be using Young Nails Cover Peach, Glam and Glitz, Diamond Acrylic Powder, and DA43. I'm going to be using my Pro Acrylic Sculptor Brush by Young Nails. It's a size 9. Young Nails Nail Liquid. We're going to be using their gel liner in the color Travel Agent. So I'm also going to use this brand of C-Curve Coffin Tips. I like to use coffin tips when I'm going for a stiletto shaped nail. Be sure to check out my other videos on how to prep this practice nail. But I am going to go ahead and take a look at the nail that I did before. This is gel painted, but I am going to go ahead and sculpt the French tip. So I'm taking Cover Bare, and I'm going to go ahead and place down a medium consistent bead. Once I release the bead, I'm going to go ahead and clear the monomer from my brush. This is super important because I want a more dry bead consistency because I don't want it to be too runny. If I don't do that, I'm going to go ahead and get a lot of running. So I'm going to make sure that the product is on the top of the nail and sculpt out the actual nail bed, quote unquote, French tip area. So this is in real time, it is not sped up, and I just wanted to take a moment to explain to you guys where I have been. I recently relocated from Las Vegas, Nevada to Corona, California, and we actually relocated in the worst possible time. We got caught in a snow blizzard in Victorville, California, which they have the only freeway that will allow us to get to Corona. So we were driving in snow, hail, and rain. And then once I made it here, I actually got sick with some type of stomach bug that lasted about a week. And then I got sick with some type of common cold, and that lasted about 2 to 3 weeks. I'm still not recovering. I have a lingering cough, but I have asthma, so I guess that's to be expected. And right now, I'm really just focusing on work. I started 2 new jobs. I quit one after 3 days, and now I'm on a job that I absolutely love, but I can't talk about because I signed an NDA. But that's where I am. 2 sicknesses, relocating a different to a different state, and also like quitting a job, getting hired at a new job, quitting that job, and then getting hired at a new job. So it has been some change, to say the least. I'm now taking my cuticle bead, which is in a medium consistency. I'm going to place that and walk the product up to the faux cuticle line. I'm going to make sure that it's covering sidewall to sidewall, and then continue to blend it down to the rest of the acrylic. I'm now going to take a very wet consistency bead just to smooth out the actual nail bed area because I want this to be as smooth as possible. It'll be easier for filing once I apply the actual French tip color. I can't stress how important it is for you to check every angle. Here I'm making sure that there's enough thickness in the apex area so when I go in to build the French tip, the structure is there. It's been a hot minute since I've used Glam and Glitz. I ordered an acrylic cover, but I did not like the consistency of it, so I also went back and ordered this blue color. I think it has hollow, like actual flakes in it. It's very pretty. And then I ordered a gold. So I wanted to see if this would be a good option. I wanted to compare it to the gel liner and also the cover peach that I use, because I still feel like it's a little too warm for the nail design, but it kind of works out in the end. I don't know. You guys have to comment down below and let me know. Once I make sure the nail bit color is dry, I'm going to take my 100 grit file and crispen up the actual smile line. I am working in wet consistency beads, so I'm just going to hold that on the brush for a little bit and then place it down, making sure to walk the product all the way up the side walls of the French tip design I created. It is becoming difficult for me to talk, so I'm just going to allow you guys to enjoy the rest of the acrylic application process. I'll be sure to check back in when we are filing the nail. So I'm actually going to show you how I store my brush. I dip my brush in some monomer and I am quickly draining the monomer from my brush while rotating it, bringing my bristles to a sharp point like this. I take the cap off of my handle and I store it upside down in my jar. I'm just removing the bulk of the glitter to expose the sculpted French tip nail design that we did. I'm now going to take my 100 grit file and finish shaping the nail on either side of the side walls. I'm also going to make sure that the top is completely smooth. Using a higher grit, it's going to require you to use a buff or an actual medium sanding band, but that's okay because I want everything to be as smooth as possible. As you can see, I'm taking my sanding band here to smooth out those hard edges. Now for the fun part, the top coat. This is the Young Nails Ultimate Finish Gel. Now I was having some issues with either this gel or my lamp. The jury is still out, but it only cured on the tip of the nail and on the base of the nail it did not, which you'll see in the end results. This color is absolutely beautiful. Tell me that's not bomb. I'm now taking some clear acrylic. If I had blue acrylic, I can use that as well, but I use clear when I don't have the coordinating colors. Just gonna go ahead and mix in this gel liner, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the crocodile layout. I'm just taking a thick amount of gel polish and making lines, and then when I do the lines on the side, I be sure to go in between the lines I just created, going up the side wall of the actual French tip design. Before I cure this, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle over the clear acrylic. I want to make sure that I'm applying enough clear powder to hit all of the wet gel polish and that it's absorbing some of the powder, becoming a little bit more matte. Once I like the coverage, I'm going to go ahead and cure this for 60 seconds. Okay, I'm going to take it out the lamp and dust it off. I'm vigorously dusting this off. Okay, here is the finished nail. Now I know it's not an identical recreation. I wanted to redo it with some of the skills that I developed in the past months. And also I wanted to reimagine the actual design. I kept some matte aspects. I also wanted to make sure that I do a French tip with a crocodile design and primarily use blue. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you can see an improvement on the shaping and also the techniques that I used today. I hope you guys subscribe. Until next time, bye friend.